Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I just wanted to turn on the camera and get a vlog started. Like I told y'all in my last video, I did not abandon my channel. I just need to be more disciplined with recording, at least what I can. Like, being a nursing student, you know, life does get hectic. Being a single parent, working, like, life gets crazy. But if, you know, being a content creator is what I want to do, I have to be more disciplined. So here I am, just turning the camera on and taking y'all along with me as I sit in traffic right now, but go to the nail shop. They're not letting me in, so I have to force my way in, because what in the world? Chicago does not have courteous drivers. I know y'all just saw my face get all you have to be such a defensive driver in Chicago. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, so right now I'm actually headed to the nail shop. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3:15, and I'm typically not out of work at this time, but my son didn't have a full day. He only had a half a day of school, and there was no after school. Sorry, y'all, it's a big old truck next to me. He only had a half a day. There's no after school program. So I had to leave work early to pick him up, and then I took him home only because I know he doesn't want to sit in the nail shop with me. No matter how short of the time, he doesn't want to be there. Ooh, there's just trucks everywhere. I'm sorry, y'all. And I know I probably look a little sleepy. I'm not actually sleepy. It's more so the itis. Me and Rylan got Wendy's when I picked him up from school, and for some reason, like, the itis just always gets me. No matter how small, how light I try to eat, I still end up getting a little bit sleepy, and my eyes are a little low. But yeah, speaking of being sleepy, so I have so much homework to do later on, and to prevent myself from being sleepy while doing homework, I'm gonna go to Starbucks because they have a new drink. Y'all, they have a new drink. They have the they have the espresso and horchata shaken espresso. I probably butchered the whole name, but I won't put a picture of it on the screen. I was in Target yesterday and I saw the sign and I was like, if you know me, I love horchata. Like, literally, horchata has been my drink since I was little. Like, my mom used to buy that by the gallon. That's literally what I used to drink. Like, it probably wasn't the healthiest option, but that's my drink. So when I saw that they came out with an espresso drink at Starbucks, I'm like, sign me up. I need to try it. And I'm going venti, go big or go home. So after the nail shop, I'm gonna stop. There's literally a Starbucks right across the street, and there's one in Target too. But I think I'm gonna go to the actual Starbucks, just because sometimes you go into like the Target ones, and they always got an excuse as to why they can't make a certain drink. Like, I went into a Target before and asked for a medicine ball, and they're like, oh, we don't have whatever the juice, something they said they didn't have, and I'm like, what do you mean? Another time I went to another one, and I typically get the cinnamon dolce latte, and they were like, oh, we don't have the syrup for. I'm like, bro, what? Like, what do you? Okay, so unless I'm getting something like really basic, I don't even bother going to the Target Starbucks. I'll go to the actual Starbucks stores. My eyes feel so low. But yeah, so I'm gonna try that after I leave the nail shop. I want y'all to comment down below what color nails you think I'm gonna get. I had like a baby pink color. You can't see it because I pulled it off. I had a no chip, and since I believe, I need to turn this air on. Like, it's kind of cool outside. That's why I got this hoodie on, but I got the windows up so y'all can hear me, and it got hot. So yeah, so I had a no chip, like a baby pink no chip manicure. But I peeled it off because I'm pretty sure, and I don't know if this is at you all's nail shops too, but I think the nail shop charges you an extra fee when they have to remove no chip. I don't know why, because it's literally a blade or whatever it is, a little sander that you're using that takes all of 2 seconds on each finger to file off. Like, why are y'all charging an extra $10, $12, $15, whatever it is, to remove no chip? Like, that's just dumb. But yeah, so I went ahead and just start peeling it off, and I'm gonna keep on picking at it until I get it all off, just to save myself that extra money, because that doesn't make any sense to me why they charge to remove no chip. I know they do that like for the pedicures too. They're like, do you have no chip? Yeah. And then they're like, it's gonna be an extra blah blah blah, and it's why? Like, but I never asked why before. I just was like, okay, because I'm already sitting in the chair. And it's not every nail shop, it's certain ones. But unfortunately, the nail shop that doesn't charge to remove no chip, I don't go to anymore. Nothing bad happened. They're just far. Like, it literally takes me over an hour to get to them now from where I live. So I had to find a new nail shop. And this nail shop's really pretty. When I get there, I'll show y'all how it looks. It's really big too. Like, they have so many, I want to say they have at least like 25 pedicure chairs, and I think another 25 nail stations on top of they do eyebrows and like lashes too in there, and they have like, I think it's like 5 or 6 chairs on the side. Like, it's a really pretty nail shop. And I like the way they do stuff in this nail shop too. So have y'all ever been to a nail shop before and someone does your nails really good, and let's say they tell you their name or they don't tell you their name? The next time you come back, you are unsure of their name, or you know, you don't remember what they look like, whatever. So this nail shop, when you get a service done, they have a system, they have a point system, and that system also tracks who did what. So it'll have, this person did your pedicure, this person did your manicure, you know, this person did your lashes, this person did your eyebrows, whatever the case may be. So that way they know who to hold responsible if something, you know, doesn't go as planned. And then on the positive side, you know who to ask for when you want your nails redone the good way that they were done before, you know. So I like that about that nail salon. They also I think it's only the first time, because the second time they didn't give me a card. So I think it's the first time you go there and you spend over $100, they give you a $10 gift card, which I guess is just to ensure that you come back, which is cool, because sure, I'll come back when you gave me $10 off. Like, but yeah. Oh, y'all, I look so sleepy. I look so sleepy. My eyes are so low. But yeah, so I'm sitting in traffic right now, per usual. Chicago is very much giving LA, with traffic being all day, every day, no matter. Like, it used to be just like a 4 or 5 o'clock thing. Now it's just traffic all the time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish out my ride, and I will check in with y'all when I get to the nail shop. All right, so I'm back, and I'm gonna go ahead and apologize in advance. So I just left the nail shop, but I did not record what it looks like inside, only because there's so many people in there, and I don't want nobody to come up to me and be like, oh, did you record? Did you did it? Like, it was too many people in there. If it was a little more empty, then I would have done it. But there's literally too many people. So I'm just gonna respect people's privacy. As you know, a lot of people do not want to be on the internet. Yeah. So you probably just saw it because I flicked my hair, but I got a blue. It's like a baby blue, but it looks, I don't know, on camera it looks a little darker, but it is like a baby blue is what I got. I don't like him as a nail tech. I never had him before, but the other guy that I had, he was not there. Can you see? And so I just went with him. I'm like, you know what? You know, it's a manicure. Like, you can't go wrong. So his first little thing was like, oh, your nails are thin. Okay. I think you should get acrylics. No. Like, I came in here, I asked for a no chip manicure. That is what I would like. Well, your nails are thin. I'm like, yeah, that's because, you know, a lot of times I was getting acrylic, which was damaging my nails. So now I'm repairing my nails, and that is why I'm only getting a no chip manicure. so that my nails can, you know, strengthen and get stronger. He's like, well, it's your choice. Yeah, well, it is. So thanks. Do what I ask. Like, and I'm paying for it. So don't give me no lip about what I'm asking for. Like, just do what I'm asking for. Then I guess he kind of felt like the mood kind of changed a little bit. Cause I get that y'all have to like upsell a little bit, but you know that acrylic isn't the healthiest for people's nails. And your reasoning for even starting this conversation was my nails are thin. So if my nails are thin, why would you, which my nails are not thin. Like, they are on the thinner side, but they're not paper thin. Like, I can literally tap on something and, well, that didn't help. But I can literally tap on something and it's like, you know, it actually makes a noise. So to sit here and say, girl, that people. So I just had to end that recording because Chicago is just sometimes, like, I love my city. Sometimes people just do entirely too much for no reason. Like, entirely too much for no reason. Like, somebody being, so my car was a little bit in the section where one, you know, can get over and turn. And this man decides that he wants to come past me, roll down his window. You stupid ass bitch. I'm sorry. Was that warranted? Like, very unnecessary. My car was all of, like a quarter of my car was in that area. If you can't drive, just say that, Papa. That's all you got to say. That's literally all you got to say. But anyways, I just got to Starbucks, so I'm about to order my drink that I so am thirsty to try.
Hi, we're gonna Starbucks. What did you order today?
Hi, I want to try the new horchata espresso.
The shaken espresso. The
Yes.
shaken horchata. Oh, okay. What size do you need it?
I'll do venti.
Venti size. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, it's made with whole milk, right?
No, make it with oatmeal. Do you need the other meal?
No. Can I have it with soy milk, please?
With soy milk? Okay.
Yes, please.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, yeah, $6.92.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I thought it said it was made with whole milk on the app, but it literally says oat milk. I don't like the oat milk though. I'd rather have soy. Oh, so where's my card? Because I literally just had it. I didn't even ask it. It comes iced, right? Yeah, they come iced. They don't think they come hot. Y'all gonna get my reaction though. Okay, so I just got it, and I should have left it rolling, the camera rolling, because I ended up asking the young lady at Starbucks, I'm like, have you tried the drink? And she's like, yeah, I actually have. She's like, basically she said she like messed it up because instead of just like having the drink as it is, she decided to like add other syrups to it, you know, customizing her drink how she would any other drink. But she was like, it is really good though. She's like, I didn't, you know, obviously get like the real basic, you know, how do I want to say it? She didn't have it the way it was made, basically. And she's like, she wished she would have to get, you know, the normal reaction or the normal, whatever I'm trying to say, child. Y'all get where I'm going with it. She should have just had it as is. But here it is. And it's, I got the venti iced horchata. It's oat milk shaken espresso, but I substituted the oat milk for soy milk. I don't like the way oat milk tastes. It's a little weird tasting. She did give me a straw too, but I'm gonna go ahead and just mix it up. I probably should actually stir it. Oh, and she was saying that they also have a, let's put it here. They also have an horchata cold foam. And I was like, wait, what? She's like, she's been seeing a lot of people, there you go. A lot of people have been getting it that way. So getting like, you know, the shaken espresso horchata, I just butchered the name, but y'all know what I'm saying. And then adding the horchata cold foam on top. So I may try that next time if I like it. So let's see. it's good. Oh God, child. I be trying to blame my car being a mess on my child. It be me. That is good. It is really good. So if you haven't already, go try it. Of course I don't have any napkins. Oh wait. Child. Yeah, I went to Wendy's earlier. There's some napkins in here. But yeah, so if you haven't tried it already, definitely go try it. And I would say just try it the way that it comes. I don't know if, you know, you want to go venti like I went. I just, for some reason, I knew I was going to like it because I love horchata, and it's just a syrup that's added. So I'm like, you kind of can't go wrong with a syrup. But yeah, definitely try it. I give it, out of 10, I'll give it an 8.5. An 8.5 out of 10. But yeah, it's really good. And I got mine with soy milk, like I said. I personally don't like the way oat milk tastes. It might taste better, you know, if you get it as is. I guess I did kind of make my own like customization to it by switching the milk. But yeah, so it's really good. And they use blonde espresso in it, which, you know, isn't that strong. But if you wanted to obviously change the espresso to a stronger one, you could, or add your own. And I have some espresso too at home that, you know, I can add to it if I feel like I need a additional pick-me-up. But yeah, I'm actually gonna head home. And oddly enough, I ran into my aunt in this nail shop that I've never seen her in there before. And I went in there and I'm like sitting there looking, I'm like, it looks like it look. And then I went over there, I'm like, girl, there's you. And she was telling me that my little cousin that went on prom last weekend with his girlfriend, obviously that was her school's prom. So today he goes on prom and they're having a send-off at 6 o'clock. I'm like, look, child, I don't know if I have it in me to do all of that. Like, it's already 4:30 for me to have to go get my son, turn back around in traffic, go see him off, no. Like, last weekend, it's nobody's fault. You know, I signed up to attend these events. But last weekend, I didn't do homework the way that I should have, and it put me behind. So I don't want to do that again, especially because I have an exam today. And speaking of exam, me and some of the girls that, you know, we've become close with in our cohort that we started with, you know, we are basically just like, we do this like little check-in and like, hey, how's everybody doing? You know, especially now we're second semester. So like, we trying to make sure, like, roll call, everybody's still with us, right? So everybody's still with us. But we all had the same complaint. Like, we don't understand why they gave us biochemistry 100% online. And it's 100% online. There is no structured, well, let me not say that. There are structured lecture days. However, they do the live lecture in the middle of the day. Like, they literally do it at 12:30 and it's a 2-hour lecture. And I think it's kind of inconsiderate of my school to do, because you know that you have evening students. So obviously people select evenings for a reason. Like, I doubt anybody is just like, you know, who doesn't have a job, doesn't have responsibilities. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna just go to school at night. Like, no, I'm pretty sure they would prefer to go to school during the day versus at night. So to know for a fact that you have evening students, why would we be in a course where lectures are held during the day? I don't think that that's fair. Like, whomever created that didn't think this through. I mean, but obviously there's nothing we can do about it. We're already in the middle of it. I think I'm just gonna like look and see what other classes are gonna be 100% online, since it's not every class, you know, it's a few classes that they just teach 100% online. And I'm gonna ask, like, is there a, you know, with this specific class, is there lecture at night? Because having lecture during the day, live lecture, mind you, live lecture is during the day and it's not mandatory. But live lecture is in the middle of the day. And then they do have recorded lecture, which recorded lecture is fine too. But I feel like in order to get the full experience, to soak up as much knowledge as you need, I feel like you should be able to attend live lecture and then also have the recording so you can hear back and play back certain things and grasp the understanding on a deeper level. But why is CPD flying? This is not Chicago. Child, I don't know what they be having going on in this state. But yeah, I feel like you should be able to attend your live lecture. That's like your first round. Or if you listen to the recorded lecture, attend live lecture, and then listen to the recorded lecture again, however you see fit. But you should have the option to attend a live lecture where you can actually ask clarifying questions. I don't think that it's fair that they're subjecting us to basically rely on the recording because you're holding live lecture in the middle of the day. And then everybody in my class is not in the same state. Like, I don't know. It may not be that big of a deal, but it bothered me. This is my first time experiencing this at this school with this degree. So it's kind of like, damn. Like, I literally thought we were going to have, a specific lecture day during evening hours. And that's not what we're getting. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so in our check-in, we're just like, more than like half of us were like, oh, I'm behind. I'm hanging on by a thread. Like, my grade is good. I have a B- in the class. And it's not what I want. I would prefer, a A. I'll take an A-. An A- or higher. Just because the grading scale for these particular classes, and it's not every class, but certain classes, it goes A, A-, B, B+, B-, C, C+, C-. After C- is an F. So, and maybe I'm, jumping the gun, but being at a B- is just not okay with me. Like, I feel like that's too close to an F, even though it's a B-, but whatever. And yeah, I'm like, obviously we all want to do good in our classes. And I don't feel like this specific class is designed for me to do my best. Like, I don't think it's fair that our live lecture is in the middle of the day and I have to work. And so do the rest of us, in our group chat, in our little group that we made. But on the more positive side, what I suggested was that, we can at least maybe have a day that we designate to meeting up, and having our own, like listening to lecture and like studying together, because obviously we're all different people and one person may understand something one way, vice versa. Like, everyone's going to get something different from the information. So I'm like, okay, maybe we can this is week 3. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 6 weeks left of this session. So we still have time to meet up at least once a week, for, lecture days where we can listen to lecture together, the recorded lecture, and, take notes and discuss. Also meeting up to study for exams, because without us being able to sit in the live lecture and ask these clarifying questions, we're kind of just stuck. And granted, there are other resources. There are, there's Kahoots, there are Quizlets, there's YouTube videos. I have the Simple Nursing subscription. But I just feel like me paying almost $100,000 to go to this program, I should be able to attend a live lecture from my school. That's just me, and the rest of us in my group chat. But yeah, that's my nursing school semester 2 rant for the day. But yeah, so I'm gonna drink my coffee and hit the books and knock out some of this homework so I can get the grades that I want. I think I mentioned before, the other class I'm taking is English, so I'm in advanced English, and I currently have an A in that class, which, you know, English is, you know, you can't go wrong. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish this drive. There's hella traffic. It's approaching 5 o'clock, so I knew this was gonna happen. But yeah, I will check in with y'all later. I can't see. At my nephew's football game. It's them playing over there. See who?
Loud of bro.
Okay, so release your foot off the brake a little bit and start to turn your wheel that way. Go ahead, just little by little. You feel the car moving? You feel it? Yeah. Now turn your wheel that way. Start to turn it. Keep your foot on the brake. Go ahead, keep going. You got it. Keep going. You're not touching the gas, just the brake. There you go. Now straighten up. There you go. And go nice and slow. Go nice and slow. You can take your foot off the brake a little bit so you can go a little bit faster. And then when you get right here, you're gonna make a right.
Here?
Yep. Slowly though. You can start to press the brake a little bit again and turn your wheel. Yep. There you go.
I don't got you. It is correct. What did you want? Like,
no, you're fine. You're fine. And then you can maneuver the car
into the spot.
You can go into the spot. Nope, don't slam on the brake. Just make sure your wheel is straight. You gotta keep the wheel straight. That's straight. Okay? Make sure you're paying attention too. Now turn that way. Slowly though. Slowly. Okay, now you gotta straighten back up. Straighten back up. There you go. Relax. Press the brake. Slowly. There you go. Let these cars pass. Just let them pass. And then go ahead and turn back that way. Turn the wheel that way. Or you want to let this car pass?
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. Just make sure you're paying attention. Okay. Now release a little bit and start to turn your wheel that way. You're good. They're gonna watch you too.
So back this way?
Yep. Now straighten your wheel. Straighten your wheel. You gotta turn it back. There you go. Okay. Keep going. Don't worry about the cars around you. They know how to drive, so they're watching you. You can go a little bit faster. And then you want to go back over there to those parking spots. There you go. Straighten up though. You're driving on an angle, you gotta straighten up. You wanna stop right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Start to slow up so that you don't slam on the brake. Start to press the brake. There you go. Little by little. You can inch, and damn. Hey y'all, so it is May 25th. I think it's 11 o'clock at night. I just finished giving myself a facial. As you can see, face is on beam. My face started to break out, so I knew it was time for a facial. And I'm trying to correct some of my sun damage that I have, on top of me just I have freckles. I know my freckles can't be corrected. I love my freckles. But just, trying to clear up any breakouts that I'm having, and then work on my dark marks, sunspots, whatever you want to call them. So I'm all complete with homework from week 3. Everything is due Sunday, 11:59. So everything is complete. I actually completed this earlier. Today I only had 3 assignments left, which was I had to take my first biochemistry exam. Ooh, y'all, I have no idea how I did. I prayed on it. I sat in a study session, read some notes, yeah, I don't know how I did. Grades might be posted, but I'ma just hold off on today. I'ma end my day the way I want to end it. In good spirits, happy note. Like, I don't even want to go to bed frustrated, if I didn't at least get a 60%, because I did play around with the numbers. If you use Canvas Student, you can, or maybe other platforms too, but we utilize Canvas Student, and you can input grades to see what your grade will change to based upon the grade of that assignment. So I played around, and Lord, I can't get no lower than a 60. Like, if I get below a 60, it literally drops my grade tremendously. So, yeah. But yeah, so I took my first biochem exam. It was week 1 and week 2. And then I had to do a peer response for biochemistry discussion post. And I had to do a peer response for my advanced English class. As well as I read the feedback that I got from my peer review for my discussion. I mean, not my discussion, for my essay topic, which my essay topic is, does the Electoral College system silence certain voters' voices? And yeah, it's a lot. It's way more to it than what I thought, but I'm glad, because I'm not as educated as I would like to be in that area. So that's part of why I selected that topic, educational purposes. And I feel like it'll allow me to dig deeper, because the other ones were related to the beauty and fashion industry and body images and, just stuff it's what was the other one? Should celebrities and influencers be held to a higher standard? And I'm like, that, I get it. It can dig deep, but I wanted to dig deeper. So that's why I went with the topic that I went with. But anyways, I'm in my bed. Like I said, I just gave myself a facial. I'm actually charging my iPad now because it was dying. But y'all did hear me say, before I took my exam, I was praying over it. And then in previous videos, I mentioned that I've been getting closer to God. So one of the things that I am doing to get closer to God and to learn the Word of God is learning the Bible. So I purchased this book. That's a bookmark I got on top, or not a bookmark. I guess kind of like a bookmark thing that I got up there. But the Bible in 52 weeks. So learning the Bible in 52 weeks. It's a year-long Bible study for women. This is by Dr. Kimberly D. Moore. I got this from Target. I think this was about $12. The back of this says $14.99, but Target had it on sale, and I'm pretty sure it was like $11 or $12. And this is my first time starting this. So I haven't found a Bible that I want to purchase, like a hard copy Bible. I haven't found one yet. But I do have the Bible app. I have it on my phone and on my iPad. So that's what I'm going to utilize just so I can get started today with jumping into this book. Yeah. Like, I don't want to get too much into it. I can't get too much into it because I don't know much about it. But my journey on getting closer to God has been a great one. Like, I've seen so many breakthroughs. I've learned so much just about myself and how, handling things, how I handle things differently, how instead of talking to others, I talk to God. I get so much more clarification. I'm getting so many better responses with responding or not responding, whichever, the situation warrants, in a more godly fashion. And I hope that just continues to blossom and grow, because y'all, I was so tired of having to repeat myself in other ways. And I'm just like, man, like, are you not hearing me? Like, what's going on? And all along, it was me not having as deep as an understanding as I thought I did, if that makes sense. And yeah, just growing closer to God, watching certain sermons, reading certain scriptures, praying before, I go to bed, praying when I wake up, praying when I'm in the car, listening to my worship music. And worship music is not always, I don't know, people have some people have like a negative connotation around worship music. Baby, there is Christian rap. If you want to listen to rap, there is Christian rap, and it's good. I'll go ahead and put some songs on the screen. It's good. Like, you'll forget that it's even Christian rap. But before it gets too late, because it's already 11:13, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this book, and I may come back and give y'all an update tonight, or I may just come and give you an update tomorrow, since it's the 26th of May. It's Memorial Day, no work. I would say no school, but I technically do have school. So yeah,